Thank you for your question. So my costume was based on all the Doctors. I wanted to take an aspect of all of them, but particularly William Hartnell being the first Doctor. I really liked the way he held his jacket. I can't do it with two hands. So I wanted to incorporate a jacket of some sort, and also I sent Ray, our lovely costume designer, a whole load of images, particularly from punk rock images from the '60s, but also Alex Turner. I love the way he dressed and also the way he behaved. I absolutely loved all the previous portrayals of the Master, but I wanted to put my own take on it really. So I actually avoided looking at any of the previous performances too much because I'd end up mimicking them. And also Chris Chibnall gave me permission to put my own stamp on it. So I really wanted to focus on what this season was bringing to the table and bringing my own individuality to the role. I was actually doing a play reading in London when I got the call that I'd got the part. And actually, I was sworn to complete secrecy. But what made it really difficult is that I was doing a play reading with Peter Capaldi. It was a really strange coincidence. And actually, he was the one person I really wanted to tell and discuss the part with. And of course, I couldn't say anything. I just had to stare at him across the table. But maybe in another world, I would have told him, but I didn't. I'd worked with Jodie on an ITV drama quite a few years ago, and yeah, we got on really well. But actually, when we started filming on Doctor Who, on my first day, she wouldn't remember who I was, but it was a really lovely kind of memory because she just jumped out of the makeup chair and she gave me a huge hug and she welcomed me, and it was a moment I'll always remember because I knew then that this was going to be a special journey. Yeah, I love Jodie to bits. She is an inspiration to all. So Chris Gibnall, the writer of Doctor Who, was very specific, but he was also really collaborative as well. And we had loads of conversations during filming and discussed ideas. One of the things we discussed actually was the chaos theory. I never wanted to feel that the Master was just chaotic for the sake of it. There was a reason behind all of his actions. And for the Master, by creating chaos, he felt that amazing things would happen, even if he was right at the heart of it and putting himself in immense danger. He kind of thrived off. Okay, I'd say the superior villain would be the Cybermen. I'm not going to reveal too much, but keep watching the next episode. Um, yeah, that's all I could say. It's pretty dark. Okay, obviously we know the Master is always considered as evil, but one of the things that I'm kind of inspired by is the fact that he's fearless and that nothing is impossible. And I loved kind of embracing that when I was filming. It gave me a real sense of kind of freedom and confidence, which I haven't had for a while. And that was a real inspiration, I guess, a real inspiration for everybody really, is that, nothing is impossible and always conquer your fears. I think my favourite scene to record was the plane scene in episode 1. It was the first time I was revealing the Master, but actually it was the first time I was revealing the Master to everybody. The fam, the crew, Jodie. It was really nerve-wracking because you're not sure if people are going to like it. You do the first slide and everyone's like, ooh, awkward. But they loved it and were really complimentary, and I was like, okay, here we go. And it was such a transition from, oh, of course. Well, I said I wasn't going to be eating bread at the moment, but I love it. And because I love it, I'm going to take a huge risk and I'm going to go for a huge loaf of Jadoon and swallow it all up. But then it's a bit weird, isn't it, to be enjoying eating a Jadoon? Hey, that's the way it goes. I would say, I don't know why this is making me laugh, but I would go for Elvis Presley. The reason why is my dad is the biggest fan of Elvis. Obviously never got the chance to meet him or even see him in concert. But I would be Elvis Presley, go to Manchester, meet my dad, sing him a song, and then say, hey dad, it's me, Sash. Be a bit weird, but yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. Obviously it's Jodie every time, but if I was pushed for an answer, I would say Matt Smith, only because I absolutely love him as an actor. I think he's amazing, and I'd love to kind of spar off him in a scene. I think him and the Master have very similar energies. So yeah, Matt Smith. I absolutely love working with Jodie, particularly in the last episode. Again, don't want to reveal too much, but I think you'll see a different side to both of us. And some of the stuff that we filmed was action packed, but also very emotional as well. And that was a real joy to play, and we both really went for it as well. So, yeah, hope you enjoy it. I've been overwhelmed by the fan mail. I really didn't expect it, particularly some of the fan art has been so amazing. And also to be the first British Indian actor playing the role, and then seeing fan art that represents me and how I look is amazing. Yeah, so thank you to everyone who sent me stuff. I'm slowly responding to everybody, but yeah, really amazing. Thank you. Yeah, playing the first director of Doctor Who alone was just an amazing opportunity. I never expected in a million years that, years later I'll be then playing the Master. So yeah, it's brilliant. In a way, by being part of Adventure in Space and Time, history had already been written, but I guess with this, I was writing my own history, and yeah, that was pretty exciting, but really nerve-wracking as well. Thank you so much for all your questions. I'm sorry I couldn't answer all of them, but I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and support. It's been so overwhelming, and I'm so immensely honoured, and I'm so proud, and I really hope you enjoy the last episode, and as Chris said, it is going to be a game changer. So yeah, lots of love. Bye.